Welcome to a new video, guys. Today we have something super awesome planned. I've been waiting a really long time to do this, and it might involve an N54 and a big snail. Let's go. So I'm here at John's now, and I'm just gonna let him do the talking and explain what's going down.
All right, so today and for the rest of the week, because I requested a week off of work to make sure this got done, we're installing my single turbo kit. It's an On3 hot parts kit, and then everything else I just custom ordered with the help of Omar Vader Solutions and Hebby90 on Instagram, along with a few other people such as 335i Carlos, who I sponsor. And we're basically gonna be getting that installed within this week, getting rid of those stock twin turbos, getting a big 67mm turbo right here, and hopefully making some good power. So yeah, let's get to it.
All right, so we currently have the wheels off, we got the front bumper off, and what are we starting to do, John?
Drop the subframe.
Dropping the subframe, so.
Got it.
Let's do it. So we are unpacking the motor mount now so that we can drop the subframe and not have it fall on our heads.
Like this, and then it screws between here.
True. That would be pretty casual.
So we're gonna figure out how to get that set up. Yeah, so this is still, that's like frame right there. So it probably goes right there.
Sheesh. All right, let's get this thing on.
All right, I'll grab one.
We're BMW certified technicians.
Oh,
by the way, yeah. Shit, how do you open it?
Probably right here.
I'm guessing
Looks
put
like
it,
right
like,
here.
put, yeah.
There, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's about right.
I don't know how this is gonna work. Fine, let me start going on.
Why don't we tighten the sides first?
Yeah.
All right, let's tighten it down.
So we just got all of the suspension
So we can do this.
taken apart, and we are moving to get the steering rack unattached. All right, so we have the subframe drop, got the steering column out,
And a big mess on our heads.
Yeah, and a big mess.
Who knew if you disconnected a hose, all the fluid would come out?
Yeah, we should have been prepared for that, but we were a little late.
Get that washer over there. Did you get the bolt?
Oh yeah, there's a couple washers.
For this.
Yeah, it seals it.
Yeah, I'll just grab them. So we just got the downpipes off. You can see the little baby turbos there. Got the oil drained, and we're about to take the oil pan off. So it is now day 2 of installing the turbo, and Evan is just now pulling up in the Mustang. Give it a little rev. Give it a little rev. Give it a little rev. Oh, there it is. Shoo. It's a little bit of 650 horsepower there. Day 2. How you feeling?
That toilet just got absolutely just destroyed just now.
We got to see the turbo. I want to see him finally out. Man, we have such a little bit of a mess here.
Yeah, that's just slightly.
Here they are.
Shit.
All that pain finally out, so
Those things are stupid. I hate them.
time to move on.
Hey, y'all.
So we got the oil pan nice and cleaned up. We're gonna get the fresh seal on there and then start on the exhaust manifold. So as you can see, we got the oil pan on. All of the bolts are torqued down to spec, and I just got all of the exhaust manifold cleaned up. All the gaskets pulled out and scraped off. So now it's time to install the actual manifold.
So basically what we're doing is we're basically making sure that the wastegate is like everything's seated properly in it, so that I don't like leak boost and or blow my motor. So
yeah, we don't want to do that. Also, while he's doing that, I'll show you guys. We finally got the turbo manifold, the top wrapped up here with the heat wrap. Oh, I almost died. Let's go under the car. And you can see this beautiful arrangement of piping. Right there, we're gonna get the wastegate mounted, and right after that, we'll get the turbo mounted, and we're gonna be working on all that coolant stuff. Carter pulling up. Give us some revs. Smells good. Come on. He's probably just sitting on his phone. So we finally have the wastegate set up there. We're gonna get the downpipe in soon and the wastegate exit.
Subframe.
And then the subframe, that is true.
Oh,
so we'll
God.
finally get all of that done. They're working on the oil drain right now. How's it going, John?
We're making it.
Making it happen.
I'm gonna be very happy when this is done.
And soon the turbo will be right there. So we finally have the wastegate dump all lined up right here, everything fastened down. And they are now getting the oil lines set up for the turbo. They've got that all taken apart. Are you excited to finally get this thing on?
Yeah.
Hold this in.
Is that tight?
Did you get this angle right?
I don't know.
Downpipe.
I'm trying to go right there.
Tight as fuck. Is that hitting the valve cover? Oh no, it's super close.
This has to get moved.
Yeah. That's what I said. Take that off and then take all these wires out and feed them back this way. And move these towards the front.
Do you want to run that downpipe up and see if it...
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, but we want it to stay in here. We have to put those bolts in.
Very careful.
There we go.
Make sure you're
That's
holding.
like touching the valve cover. You might have to move.
Is it?
Yeah, we'll just have
You
to
might need
turn
to
it.
twist this.
So we have the turbo all mounted up, and we're finally at that point where we can put the subframe in, get this motor mount removed, and we'll be able to clock the turbo and get that all tightened down. I know you're ready.
Thank God.
So it is now day 4 of working on the 335i. Today we hope to have the car on the ground. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, but it shouldn't be too much from here. Just got to get some oil lines connected, coolant fixed up, and we'll be making boost soon. Finally got the subframe back in.
The subframe's on.
This motor mount on top is finally off, and we can see the turbo in all its beauty. We're gonna have this thing on the ground today.
Yep.
So we've got to take a quick trip to Ace Hardware in the Stang to get some parts for the Beamer, and this thing has 650 horsepower, so we are going to have a little bit of fun on the way there. Hey, look, it's Doggy.
Hey doggy. Hey doggy.
So we've got the nice new intercooler over there, so we plan on cutting this area out so we can actually fit it and not have it running into everything. So we're gonna get started on that. So now we have this cut, we can mount the oil cooler right here and it'll fit nicely. So this is now day 5 of this project. It's been taking a little longer than we expected because we ran into some problems. We were cutting this front area out here so we could make room for the oil cooler, and we actually poked the radiator, which made it leak just a tiny bit. So we're gonna solder that to fix that, and that's gonna be good. What I'm doing right now, I am changing the spark plugs. We got some colder plugs in there, gap to 0.20, I think it was, and so that he can run E85 on these, and then we're gonna put the new coil plugs in there, and that will all be finished up. Once we get that done, all we have left is clocking the turbo, getting that mounted up there, and then doing a couple wiring things for this, getting the oil lines connected, and we should be good. Hopefully we will see this thing running tonight. He already got his tune from his tuner, so he's just gonna have to load that up and we'll get her started up by tonight. So for a little video update, where we're at now, I finally have the turbo perfectly clocked to fit in this area, and we're about to cut the oil return line from the turbo so that it will perfectly fit there when we actually get the turbo clamped in and everything. So let's do that. I wish I could have filmed this, but we had to use power tools to cut this, and it was a two-man job, so we didn't have anyone to film it, but we're going to get the turbo mounted up right now, and I'll show you guys that when it's done. So we finally have everything put together. It was a big process. We had to do a ton of adjusting. We realized that our first tactic of trying to get the turbo in all as one was actually wrong. We had to start with the exhaust side, then the housing, and then the cold side. And it made things so much easier. It's finally all buttoned up right here, and now it's time to just do a little bit of wiring and get this oil cooler mounted up. For the oil cooler, I'm actually going to be using these mounts here like this, and it's going to set up like that and bolted on like that. So I'm gonna get to doing that, and I will show you guys when that is done. So I just finished mounting the oil cooler. We are going to get the other oil line made, and then we'll get the fan in. And yeah, let's do that. This is the first oil change.
6.5 quarts?
Well, you have an oil cooler now, a bigger oil cooler, so you should put 7 in.
First oil change with the new Turbski in it. Right now I am finishing up some wiring for the coolant. That'll focus. It's not gonna focus. There we go. Gonna finish that up, and then pretty much everything's gonna be done, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I'm gonna start her up, so next thing you're gonna see is this thing starting. Alright, first prime.
Ready?
Yeah.
Priming again?
Do it longer.
Alright.
Everything one more time.
Everything looks good.
One more short time.
Might as well be safe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, open downpipe. It's not even connected down there.
Plug in the injector.
This is
I need
crazy.
this fucking over with. I need it over with.
Don't get too excited. Some shit's gonna leak. We already know.
Stop! 50 hours in.
That's it.
About to start up. Get the injectors.
Don't
plugged
go
in.
over there.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Yeah. Sounds amazing.
Does it go like that?
No, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure. I thought it did.
Yeah, it goes away that way.
Does it even matter which way it goes?
Yeah.
It does? Oh, it's gonna be switching for the base.
Well, that's
Check
the
that
way
valve
the
cover. Play start.
I wanna see cheese pulling, bro!
Time for a drive?
N54 Manny's car burned down.
So we were getting the exhaust all bolted up, and then we're gonna actually be able to hear the sound that it makes with the exhaust. Oh!
That sounds kind of strong.
And it wasn't a cold start.
Get the lock. I got you.
Time to get the car on the ground. That looks so crazy. The front bumper off.
What just happened? They were literally humping each other.
First drive.
Turn.
What happened to airbag?
Gotta hit the mirror.
Yeah, watch the mirror. I better go. So it is time for the first drive. Dude, this is gonna be crazy. Does it have burbles on and stuff right now?
It's soft.
I don't like it.
Oh my god. That's stupid.
You had a turbo flutter. That was sick.
Dude, I didn't know it was gonna do that. Dang, yo.
So much louder.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, it's cold.
Let it warm up.
Can you hear the turbo? I can really hear it back here.
I can hear it.
Can you hear it?
I'm sure you're gonna hear it more when
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost close. It's like 225 right now. That's how my car sounds when it downshifts.
Smacking something. It's smacking something. It's hitting something.
Yeah, check what that is.
Probably a sensor.
Yeah, probably.
Skid plate.
Skid plate.
I think so.
Dude, did you hear it spool up? That's nasty.
This thing is a airplane. Oh my god.
Dude, you hear it spool and then the wastegate just dumped it. That was
Oh my gosh, dude.
We gotta do that again.
Yeah, it's definitely smacking the under.
Do you want to make a log it?
Should we go back and fix the?
Yeah.
Dude, it's an airplane.
Dude, that's so sick.
Oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap.
Okay, that's like a skid place. Probably gonna fucking shade off by the time you back.
Yeah, dude, it's probably gone.
Yeah, bro, Kobe's gone, bro. You see nothing.
like 100.
Yeah.
I know. You were in that red line.
This thing is stupid, dude. This is so
This is the bass line. It's already felt fast. as
I
shit.
know, but it just sounds, dude.
I
Oh
know.
my gosh.
But you hear the turbo
And it goes,
between,
it
like,
does the
4 and
N54
5.
sound, and it goes.
The fucking wastegate opens up at like 5K. That's it. And XHP, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
It shifts better with single turbo. Oh my gosh,
No! Yeah, that's so sick.
dude! It's an airplane. It's just like.
It's literally a jet, bro.
Okay, now
It's hitting on both sides.
That is nuts. Well, we need to fix the skid plate and then we're gonna go do some more rips. How are you feeling? That is so loud, dude. She didn't shift. It just didn't shift. You're still third.
I know. No, but it like picked.
Because you hit boost probably. You probably hit boost. You want to take it to the... Should we take it over there? I feel like we should. We got to figure that out. I'm sure my dad will hear it.
Can I hit it here?
I don't care.
Misfire.
Huh?
Misfire.
Oh. Well, we definitely had a successful time here. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. There's gonna be a bunch more content coming with this car, so see you guys in the next one.